Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here's a look at some stats for Jalen Johnson.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risache in at the small forward position. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at point guard. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Randle outside. Outside Conley. Knocked loose. Now Young with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. From downtown, drains the triple.
Yeah, Trae's not going to pass up a shot like that.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Outside Edwards. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside Johnson. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Randle. Gets stolen by Johnson. And now the Hawks on the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And good anticipation from Johnson. Saw that ball and managed to take it away.
Conley passes to Randle. Edwards with it. McDaniels from long range. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Now here's Young. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Daniels. Okongwu, a screen on Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit. But size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. So it's Atlanta now, following the score by Minnesota. Outside Young. Johnson a screen on Conley. Left side Johnson. No one near him. And the jumper is on the mark.
Almost perfect in the game to start. 3 of 4.
The Timberwolves trail. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Alexander Walker. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Randall outside. Picked by Gobert. 6 to shoot. Puts it up. Randall can't hit. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Young against Conley. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Like to see that from Trey, directing traffic, getting a good result there on the pick and roll.
Picked by Gobert. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Here's Daniels. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Young with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Gobert. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Rejected by a Kongwu. Randall can't hit. Atlanta leading by 4. 1:46 left to play in the first. Pass to Young. Fires the 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Takes a 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Randall. He nails it, and we're tied.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Randall's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. And here's Johnson. Here's Hunter. 5 on the clock. 14 feet away. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Here's Young. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Hunter finds Young. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw's good. Young.
You have to love Trey Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
And both free throws good for Young.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Dillingham, guarded by Young. For 3. The shot won't fall. Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Jaden McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Dillingham. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Garza in at center. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. Outside Hunter. The three from Rizachet. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demand. That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Capella. The D's right on him. With the teardrop. Oh, and Reid with a block. Rizachet, no good. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. The fadeaway. Reid can't hit. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Rizachet. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Right side, Reid. Shot clock at 5. Cashes in the 12-footer. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Here's Bogdanovich. No made baskets yet. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the inside. Here's Reid. Here's Dillingham. He had 10 points in the win against Denver. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Capella.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my.
Throw that one up top.
Oh, what a play.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Minnesota with the ball. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one, limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
Hawks trail by 3. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Ryan, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Garza. Randall comes in for Reid. Edwards, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Conley subbed in for Alexander Walker. And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 3. Pass to Johnson. Outside Young. Fires for 3. The 3 ball is good from Young.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he's so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. And a change for the Hawks. Rizachet, he's checked in for Hunter. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Edwards for 3. And Young pulls it down.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Risache. That shot off. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's Edwards. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Daniels. Counted from distance. Daniels has got 5.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
And there's a pick. Back to Conley. Now Young with a steal. And they're on the break. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Edwards. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Dyson Daniels, when he steps onto the court, he's got a hunger to make an impact, and he's trying to put his team in position to win.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Outside Conley. Throws it up. A punch from Gobert.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Young with it. The 3 is up. On target from range. Young's got 13.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Edwards. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Pass to Johnson. Here's the 3. No good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Hawks on top, up by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going, guys.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hey folks, halftime here, and it's been the Trae Young show through the first half.
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a first half.
Shaq-like percentages for sure. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, they'll be facing a team that's had a little better year. But this game is winnable if they bring the energy.
Oh, they're going to need more than energy, Kenny. There's a talent gap here.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Atlanta leading by 4. On the court for the Hawks. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Young. Tipped.
That's just a good, solid, instinctual play there from Randall.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Outside Young. Pass to Risache. Now a Kongwu, defended by Gobert. Conley against Young. McDaniels, a screen on Johnson. Here's Randall. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Randall's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
It's hard to believe now, but Julius Randle has been in the league over a decade now, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride for Julius Randle. A lot of different roles, but he's evolved his game quite a bit. Some he's done himself, and then guys have adjusted around the way that he has been a leader, a scorer, a rebounder, a presence. Julius Randle continues to impress and make strides.
Free throw is good. Young. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
And Minnesota with possession here. It's a 3-point game. The shot by Conley, no good. Atlanta's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Young. Here's Daniels, guarded by Edwards. Here's Daniels. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. Young can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Outside Edwards. Edwards on the move. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. There's Young with the 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game.
Oh, look at Rudy Gobert.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Daniels misses.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
The free throw drops for Randle.
During his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think, has another level to his game. It's about that consistency he's trying to get to. And he's an all-NBA caliber player when he gets it going.
And Randle drops them both.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Okongwu, a screen on Conley. Turnaround Jay. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
From deep, Conley buries it from 3. Conley's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Outside Young. Will it go? That shot missing. Oh, good D by Edwards. Pass to Conley. Young against McDaniels. Outside Conley. Here's Randle. Three-pointer. They get it again. And Edwards slams it in.
And what timing from Edwards on that play. He's right there to save the day.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Hawks trail by 8. A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Krejci, the pass to Okongwu.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Dillingham. Reed sets a screen. Dillingham, no good. The Hawks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Johnson. Dillingham with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 6. Now here's Alexander Walker. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Krejci. No points so far. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. There's the screen by Johnson. The 3-ball. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Reed. Pass to Randall. Outside Alexander Walker. Picked by Gobert to the paint. And Gobert flushes it home.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
Hawks trail by 7. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside, Alexander Walker. Randall inside. Can't get it to fall.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. Then it's Miller. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Alexander Walker. Hunter with the rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Outside Bogdanovich. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Here's Dillingham. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Hey, guys, arguably the most exciting move on draft night was the Wolves trading up to acquire Rob Dillingham with the number 8 pick. Dillingham is known as the top shot creator in this rookie class, but defense has been something to keep an eye on. So where better to go than an elite defensive team that needed just another player to take them over the top offensively? The Wolves look at Rob Dillingham as the potential point guard of the future to replace Mike Conley Jr., guys.
A big test. Shams, thank you. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Ingles comes in for Minot. And a change for the Hawks. Wallace, he's checked in for Krejci. Both good from the line that time. Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Hawks. three off the inbound. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Alexander Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Ingles. Ingles, a screen on Hunter. Here's Alexander Walker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bogdanovich down low. Counted. Good.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Here's Dillingham. Defended by Bogdanovich. Right side, Alexander Walker gets himself open and drills it. And the Timberwolves lead by 9. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Pass to Reed. Inside. Here's Newton. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Defense right on him. Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Yeah, for Nance Jr., it's about the quickness with which he can be impactful.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdan Bogdanovich. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
You know, the thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Randall, a screen on Young. Here's Conley. And a Kongwu with the block. Young with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Up top, Young. Young drawing the double team. 5 to shoot. Pass to Daniels. From the arc. That one's good. And it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Left side, Edwards. It's deflected. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Young inside. Defended by Gobert. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless. Like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Okongwu, the pass to Young. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. And now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead. Conley against Young. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Conley. Chalk up 2 there. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Captain Clutch, one of Conley's many monikers, appropriate here. Just wow.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Lets the 3 fly. Young can't hit.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Here's Risache. McDaniels covering. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And Minnesota with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so they choose to intentionally foul. There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. Down low. Here's Conley. And the shot is good off the backboard.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're losing by 7. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
I mean, they're still battling, but this one is just about official.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Okongwu. Pass to Johnson. Young from long range. Randall pulls down the board. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.